Tonight, early voting is well underway across Western New York, but one candidate in Erie County legislature race is saying that there is a little bit of trickery at a polling place. Good evening, I'm Scott Levin.
And I'm Mary Alice Demler. Betty Jean Grant is telling Two on Your Side tonight that some voters are being told that they can only vote along party lines if they choose to early vote. Two on Your Side's Nate Benson is looking into that for us tonight. Nate?
Yeah, good evening, Scott and Mary Alice. It's an interesting claim, one that the Erie County Board of Elections is refuting completely.
Betty Jean Grant is running on an independent party line for the county legislature, 2nd District. She's up against incumbent Taisha St. Jean Tard, the endorsed Democrat. Grant was previously elected to the county ledge between 2007 and 2017, but is now hoping to mount a return.
I got my signs here. I'm calling people on the phone. I don't have enough money, but we never have enough money in the campaign. But I'm doing the best I can, what I have.
But Betty Jean says there are issues at one of the polling places, specifically the Delvin Grider Community Center. She claims that voters...
They had to stay online to vote, that they could not deviate from a party line.
Which is the case for a primary. You can only vote for your registered party in a primary, but that's not the case in a general election. You can vote for anybody, even me if you wanted to, but I wouldn't suggest it.
My concern is that if this voter was told that, how many other voters were told that you can't deviate from a line? Of course, if you stay on a line, then you don't vote for the school board members who are down at the bottom. You don't get to participate in independent candidates such as myself and others who are running on independent lines. Once you give a voter that ballot, that you have no kind of input in that unless you ask for help.
Two on Your Side reached out to the Erie County Board of Elections to find out more, and they say the claims are unfounded. In a statement in part, the BOE says, quote, "The Board of Elections has investigated her claims of election irregularities at the Delvin Grider Center and found no basis for her comments." The board continued saying, "We are satisfied that the inspectors at the Delvin Grider poll site, as well as all other early voting poll sites, are continuing to perform their duties properly and with the utmost regard to ensure a fair and free election." Sources at the board also point out that back in 2021, Grant was arraigned in Buffalo City Court for allegedly harassing a voter at the same community center by filming a voter as they were submitting their ballot and posting the video on social media. The charges were dismissed a year later, however, after an agreement was reached between the DA's office and Grant.
Early voting continues throughout Western New York until the end of the day, Sunday, November 2nd, and of course, Election Day is Tuesday, November 4th. On Your Side, Nate Benson, Channel 2 News.